The sun was setting, casting a golden glow over the peaceful countryside. It was a beautiful day, but the mood was anything but joyful. We were gathered at the cemetery, saying goodbye to my dear friend, John. John had been battling cancer for years, but in the end, it had taken him. He was only 30 years old, and his passing had left a void in our hearts that would never be filled. As we stood there, tears streaming down our faces, it was hard to believe that he was really gone. John had been the life and soul of every party. He was always the first to crack a joke or offer a helping hand. He had a heart of gold, and his infectious laugh could light up even the darkest of rooms. Everyone who knew him loved him, and his loss was felt deeply by all. As we listened to the pastor's words, memories of John flooded our minds. We remembered his big smile, his love for music, and his passion for life. It was hard to believe that we would never see him again, and the finality of it all hit us like a ton of bricks. After the service, we gathered at a nearby restaurant to share our memories of John. It was a bittersweet gathering, full of laughter and tears. We talked about the good times we had shared, the adventures we had been on, and the moments that had brought us together. But underneath it all was a deep sadness, knowing that we would never create new memories with John again. As the night wore on, the reality of John's passing set in. We had lost a wonderful friend, and the world was a little less bright without him in it. It was a reminder of how fragile life is and how we should cherish every moment we have with those we love. In the weeks and months that followed, life went on, but John's absence was always felt. His passing had left a hole in our hearts that would never be filled. But we took comfort in the memories we shared and the love that he had given us. We knew that he would always be with us, in our hearts and in our thoughts. As I think back on that day, I am filled with sadness for the loss of my dear friend. But I am also grateful for the time that we had together and the memories that we shared. It's a reminder to treasure the people in our lives and to never take a single moment for granted. Life is precious, and it can be taken from us in an instant. So let's love deeply, laugh often, and live each day to the fullest.